Hello everyone, happy Monday. It's Christine from Christine's Stamping Spot back with you for another Mystery Monday video. And happy February. So with February comes Valentine's Day. And for those of you that like to send Valentines, whether it's to your sweetie pie or to your children or grandchildren, I thought we could take a look at the Be My Valentine bundle today. So if you're looking for it, it is in our new mini. And you can find it here on page 10. So it comes with a stamp set and a punch. So it doesn't come with dies. It comes with this punch that we're going to use today. And so we're going to take a look at this with some of the coordinating paper and embellishments and things, and hopefully give you a few ideas if you're looking to make some Valentine cards or otherwise. So I've got some other samples that we're going to show you later on too. Okay, so this is the bundle, so you get a ton of little greetings, which are just adorable. They're all sort of bee themed, which is great. And we have this great punch that's going to punch out some of our images. Okay, so I will show you what we are going to do. First of all, I want to show you some of this designer paper. I like to show this on the video because sometimes it's hard to see it just on the little squares or the little photos that are in the catalog. And this way, hopefully you can get a little bit of a closer up look at some of the patterns. Okay, so this is the Be Mine 12 by 12 designer paper. So again, you get 6 designs, 2 of each. And they're just so cute with these bees. So a lot of the colors in here, I believe, are Daffodil Delight, Basic Black, Pool Party, and I know there's some Sweet Sorbet in here, and probably some Petal Pink, I think. So, okay, so you've got these sweet little bees, and then you've got these cute little posies, which doesn't have to be Valentine. You can use these for other things. And here's some more little bees. This is also cute, some little honey pots and jars. So again, you don't necessarily have to use them for Valentine's. You could do them for an anniversary or just to tell somebody that you love them. Some other cute tiny bees, and then these really cute ones with the hearts. These guys are awesome with their little facial expressions. And then on the back, you've got some nice just sort of general patterns here. So we've got the squares, we've got some hearts, we have some just sort of general swirls, I guess, kind of a beehive or the honeycomb, which isn't your traditional yellow, so a little bit of pink in there. You've got some great stripes and some cute little posy flowers. So all of these can be used for other occasions besides Valentine's Day. Okay, so I'm going to show you our project, and it is this one, which I thought was cute, a bit of a fun fold to it. And because there is some Sweet Sorbet, which is one of our existing in colors, which is going to end with this catalog period, I thought we would give the Sweet Sorbet a little bit of a highlight today. Okay, so we're going to do some stamping too. And I've got some of my pieces here pre-cut. So we're going to start with a base of Sweet Sorbet. Now this is cut a little bit different than our normal bases. This one is 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I scored it at 3 inches. So this is going to give us a little bit of that shorter front panel. Okay, and then we have a piece of basic white that is going to go on the inside, and then our little front flap, which is also Sweet Sorbet. So I will post all these measurements. And this one is, I believe, 4 by 3 1/2, and it's just scored at 1/2 inch. And that we are going to tuck underneath this basic white before we go too much further. So I'm just going to put some adhesive along this 1/2 inch little strip here. And then we are going to add it here on our base. So just about, I just eyeball it. I just sort of line up that crease with the edge of that DSP and just give it a press, okay? And hopefully it's on there straight if you've scored it straight. And then we can put our basic white on the inside, and that will cover up that little seam there. Okay, so that's kind of the first important step to remember before you add your white, is make sure you put on this panel here. Okay, so we're just going to put that on the inside, and that's how we get our little fun fold, which is super, super easy, right? Okay, so now we can decorate. So I'm just going to open this up. Well, maybe I shouldn't. I might put it on upside down. Okay, so I chose these little hearts from that designer paper because I do want this to be a little Valentine card. And it is directional with the hearts, so just make sure you've got them going the correct way. Okay, so we're going to put this on this panel. And then on the outside panel, I've got our little bees and little flowers. Excuse me. And we will put that on that larger right panel. Of course, the bees are directional too. Unless you want them flying upside down, it's totally up to you. Personal preference. Okay, now we are going to do some stamping so we can do our bees. Now I want to show you how we do these bees and how they work with our punch. So I've just got some scrap paper here, and we are going to start with, let me get the stamp set so you can see. So with this image here, this is our solid image that's going to be the body of our bee, and we're going to stamp this in Daffodil Delight. Okay, so you can ink up your stamp pad, ink up your stamp, not your stamp pad, and then I'm just gonna stamp it like so. So there's your base for your bee. Okay. And then we're going to switch to black memento ink, and we're going to add our stripes. And those are this image right here with these little stripes, okay? So we're going to ink that up in our black memento. And excuse my head here, but you're going to line this up so that little point is sort of at the edge of the yellow. A good press, and there you have your bumblebee. Cutest. Okay, so what's also fun is we have these little faces here. So there's some cute little faces if you want to wink at your Valentine, smile, just a sort of little coy smile, and then, what are you kind of up to? So let's just go with, what should we go with? Let's just go with the wink. Maybe that would be something a little bit fun. Okay, so let me find that. Oh, that's the smile. Here we go. Okay, so we are going to add that. Now this is a really tiny stamp. Okay, so just make sure you've got it on the right way. I think that is good. We're going to ink that up in our memento, and then just add a little wink to our bee. So cute. And you can just give these so many different little personalities, right? Okay, let me just put this back before I lose it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is punch this bee. So you've got your punch, and what's beautiful is that these line up exact in our punch. So I turn it upside down so I can see where I'm punching. Oop, and give it a little punch. And there you have your bee. And I also got an extra little heart out of there. Okay, so now we need some wings and an antenna. So I did pre-do my antenna. That is not part of the punch. But the wings, I'm going to use this little part. Okay. So we're going to stamp that on some scrap as well with our black memento, like so. And then we're going to use this sort of heart image here in the punch to punch out our wings. So again, those line up pretty good. You might want to just finagle a bit. Okay, let's see, like so. And there you have your wings. So that's what we are going to attach onto our bee. Okay, like so. So let's get our adhesive here and put our wings on and our antenna. So I'll put those there. And then our little antenna we'll put on the bee as well. So I just fussy cut these out. So if you're looking for the antenna, it is this little one. It's a little small one. So I just stamped that in the memento and just sort of fussy cut it out. So there is our bee ready to go on the card. Now I also wanted to stamp just a heart. So for that, I pulled out this solid heart right here. And we're going to stamp that in Sweet Sorbet. Okay, so let's give that a little ink up. Nice juicy ink pad. Okay, and again, we're going to use that heart in our punch and just line that up. This is what I love about our punches, is how they coordinate with the images in the stamp set. It just is so awesome. It just gives you so much extra value when you're able to do that. So there is our heart. Okay, now for the greeting, I did go ahead and stamp that. So the one I used is You'll Always Be the one for me, but there's some other adorable ones like You Make My Heart Buzz, You're as Sweet as Honey, just Happy Valentine's Day. So for this, I wanted to add a little bit of the honeycomb, and we're going to do that with our Daffodil Delight. Now this is optional. You don't have to do this part. If you don't want to, you can just leave it as is. And I am not worried if I'm going over top of my stamped image because you can still see it, right? And this I cut out with the Nested Essentials dies. So if you haven't seen these, this is what they look like. They're just amazing. You get so many different layers to them. So I use these ones here. But if you have a larger project, you've got some great ones here that would be a great frame. Focal point, or these ones. You've got a lot of variety in what you can die cut with these. So we're going to add this on to our project first. So we're going to work with this panel. So I just put this down with regular adhesive. So and I put it in the center, in the center here. I guess I could just push this out. It'll be a little bit easier. Okay, so let's put it about here. Okay, and now we can attach our bee and our heart. So of course, I'm going to pop these up with some dimensionals to have our bee look like he's kind of in flight. All right, so let's just put our little winking bee here. Now it's okay if it goes over because this is just a flap, right? And it's not going to go over the edge of our card. And then I will add a heart here towards the bottom. Or, yeah, I'll put them here so it's opposite. And then last, I want to add some of these adhesive backed flowers and hearts. These are also in the mini catalog. So I think I'll just add, let's see, we've got yellow hearts, pink hearts, red hearts, and pool party hearts. So, maybe this time we'll add a pink one on here because we have some pink DSP. And then I might just add a flower as well. So let's add maybe a little red flower here. We'll just take the little one and put that there. Okay. And that finishes your card. So there you go. You'll always be the one for me. And then you can write your message in here, or you can use one of the stamps, Happy Valentine's Day, and write your greeting as well. So I did have a couple of other samples, two, I think, other ones to show you with this bundle. Okay, so the first one is just a really simple one. It uses the same DSP. I use the same Sweet Sorbet as my base. I use the Happy Valentine's Day stamp. And this ribbon also matches. It's the Sweet Sorbet 1/4-inch bordered ribbon, which is really sweet. Sweet Sorbet, there you go. I love the little white trim on there, and it's really soft and easy to use, easy to tie. So this is what I use there. I just wrapped that around. And then again, I used a little heart from those and cut these out with the, oh, my mind is blank this morning. This Stylish Shapes, I believe that's what they are. Okay, so you got that one. And then this one I thought was super cute. I did see this idea online. I can't remember who posted this, but this is sort of an alternative to Valentine's Day, right? You're still incorporating the bees. Now, the difference I did here with the wings was, first I stamped it on scrap white. I stamped this little heart image in the Daffodil Delight, quite light, like I might have stamped on once and then stamped off and then stamped on my paper. And then I used this one for the black overlay and stamped that on top and then punched it out with a punch. So super cute idea. You could even do different colors for the background if you wanted on your bee. And also, I don't know if you'll notice, but the bees you can do in different directions, right? So your bees don't always have to go horizontally with the face here. This one goes up and down, and we just turned it. Or you could make it a bee coming from the left and just put your face over here instead. So there's different options on how you can make your bees look, which is a great idea. And then, so this is that honey pot DSP on the daffodil base. This is the perennial postage dies, which are super cute if you haven't seen them. So instead of the largest one, I used this one and cut it twice out of the daffodil. And then I used the smaller one out of the just white, and I stamped some little hearts from the stamp set. And then I laid them there and just put my greeting in between. So it almost looks like it's one, but it's actually two pieces there put together, and then put my bees on top. And again, I added those little hearts from those embellishments. So I really like how this turned out. And You're as Sweet as Honey can be for a birthday gift, for someone as a thank you, or a different reason, right? So really versatile little set. So I hope you like those projects today. And we still have another week before Valentine's. So maybe we'll think of another idea for next week, or we'll surprise you. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and we will see you again next week. Bye for now, everyone.